Yo, what's up everybody? It's Your Name and we're about to drop into a country that's absolutely blowing up right now. We're talking about Vietnam. Unveil the wonders of Vietnam in breathtaking 4K. This place is off the charts, a total sensory overload in the best way possible. From bustling cities that'll leave you speechless to serene landscapes that seem to stretch on forever, Vietnam offers a diverse and unforgettable travel experience. We're talking ancient temples, vibrant markets, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Get ready to dive into a world of color, culture, and some seriously delicious food. This isn't just a travel vlog, this is about capturing the soul of a country, the energy, the chaos, the beauty. We're going deep, so buckle up because things are about to get real interesting. Alright, first up, we're hitting you with Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage site that'll blow your mind. Imagine thousands of these limestone islands just jutting out of the water, covered in lush green jungle. It's like something out of Jurassic Park, but with way better food. We're talking emerald green waters, hidden caves just begging to be explored, and these towering cliffs that'll make you feel totally insignificant. Cruising through this place on a traditional junk boat, the sun setting over the water, it's like stepping back in time. You can feel the history here, the legends of dragons and mythical creatures, it's all woven into the landscape. We spent the night on a boat, slept under the stars, woke up to the sound of the waves crashing against the hull. This is the kind of place that stays with you long after you leave. We kayaked through hidden lagoons, swam in secluded coves, even hiked to the top of one of the islands for an insane panoramic view. It was like being on another planet, a planet with incredible seafood and ice-cold beers. Ha Long Bay is a must-see for anyone visiting Vietnam. It's a place that will capture your imagination and leave you wanting more. Next stop, Hanoi, the capital city that's a total assault on the senses in the best way possible. We're talking ancient temples, bustling markets, street food that'll make you want to slap your mama, in a good way of course. The energy here is electric, people everywhere, motorbikes zipping through the streets, the smell of spices and incense filling the air. You gotta just dive right in, get lost in the labyrinthine alleyways of the old quarter, haggle for souvenirs, and try all the street food you can handle. We're talking pho, banh mi, bun cha, all the Vietnamese classics that'll have your taste buds singing. And the coffee, oh man, the coffee, strong, sweet, like rocket fuel for your soul. But Hanoi's not just about the food, it's about the history too. We visited the Temple of Literature dedicated to education and Confucianism, and the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, where the revered leader lies in state. Walking through these places, you can feel the weight of history, the sacrifices that were made, the resilience of the Vietnamese people. It's humbling, man. From the chaos of Hanoi, we hopped on a train and headed south to Hoi An, a town that's like stepping back in time. This place is straight out of a fairy tale, with its colorful lanterns strung across the streets, ancient merchant houses, and tailor shops on every corner. We spent our days wandering through the ancient town, marveling at the well-preserved architecture, and soaking up the laid-back vibe. We even had some custom clothes made, which is a Hoi An tradition. At night, the town transforms into a magical wonderland, with lanterns illuminating the streets and reflecting off the Thu Ban River. We rented bikes and rode along the river, the cool night air blowing through our hair, the sound of laughter and music filling the air. One of the highlights of Hoi An was taking a cooking class. We learned how to make all sorts of delicious Vietnamese dishes, from fresh spring rolls to savory pho, and let me tell you, the food we cooked was bomb. Hoi An is a place where you can truly relax and escape the hustle and bustle of modern life. It's a place to reconnect with yourself, immerse yourself in another culture, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Next up we hit Ho Chi Minh City, formerly known as Saigon, the economic powerhouse of Vietnam. This city is a wild mix of old and new, with skyscrapers towering over ancient pagodas and French colonial architecture. We're talking rooftop bars with insane views, bustling markets overflowing with goods, and some of the best street food in the world. We're talking banh mi so good it'll make you want to cry, pho that'll warm your soul, and Vietnamese iced coffee that'll keep you going all day long. We visited the Cu Chi tunnels, an extensive network of underground tunnels used by the Viet Cong during the Vietnam War. Crawling through those tunnels, man, it gives you a whole new perspective on history. We also checked out the War Remnants Museum, a sobering reminder of the horrors of war. It's heavy stuff but important to see and learn from. Ho Chi Minh City is a city that never sleeps, a city that's constantly evolving, a city that will leave you breathless. It's a must-see for anyone visiting Vietnam. Alright guys, get ready for this, because we're about to take you deep into the heart of Phong Nha, Chi Bang National Park. This place is home to the largest cave in the world, Son Doong Cave, and a whole network of otherworldly caverns just waiting to be explored. We're talking massive stalactites and stalagmites, underground rivers, and jungle ecosystems thriving in the depths of these caves. It's like something out of Journey to the Center of the Earth, only way more human. We strapped on our headlamps, threw on some gear, and descended into the darkness. The air was thick with moisture, the sound of dripping water echoing through the caverns. We waded through underground rivers, climbed over boulders, and marveled at the sheer scale of these natural wonders. Seeing Son Doong Cave with my own eyes, it was like stepping into another dimension. The cave is so vast it has its own weather system with clouds forming inside. It's home to rare species of plants and animals, a testament to the power and beauty of nature. If you're an adrenaline junkie or just a lover of natural wonders, Phong Nha, Chi Bang National Park is a must-see. It's a place that will challenge you, inspire you, and leave you with memories that will last a lifetime. Next stop, we headed north to Sapa, a region known for its stunning rice terraces and vibrant hill tribe culture. Imagine this. Rolling hills as far as the eye can see, carved into these intricate terraces that cascade down the mountainsides. It's like a giant green staircase leading up to the heavens. We spent our days trekking through the rice paddies, the air thick with the scent of wildflowers and the sound of birdsong. We met local farmers tending to their crops, their faces weathered by the sun, but their smiles warm and welcoming. We visited traditional villages of the Hmong and Dao people, learned about their customs and traditions, and marveled at their intricate handicrafts. We even tried on some of their traditional clothing, which was a lot more comfortable than it looked. One of the highlights of Sapa was the food. We feasted on fresh vegetables grown in the surrounding hills, savory stews cooked over open fires, and steaming bowls of pho that warmed us from the inside out. Sapa is a place where you can truly connect with nature, experience a different way of life, and witness the beauty of human resilience. It's a place that will stay with you long after you leave. Alright, history buffs, this one's for you. We're in Hue, the former imperial capital of Vietnam, a city steeped in history and culture. We're talking ancient citadels, ornate tombs, and temples that'll transport you back in time. We spent our days exploring the Hue Imperial City, a UNESCO World Heritage site that was once the center of power in Vietnam. We wandered through grand palaces, courtyards, and gardens, imagining the emperors and empresses who once walked these halls. We took a boat trip down the Perfume River, stopping at the iconic Thien Mu Pagoda with its 7-story octagonal tower. The river was alive with activity, with fishermen casting their nets and dragon boats gliding through the water. We also visited the tombs of the Nguyen dynasty emperors, each one a unique and elaborate testament to the power and wealth of these rulers. The tombs are surrounded by lush gardens, ponds, and temples, creating an atmosphere of peace and tranquility. Hue is a city that will transport you back in time, a city where you can delve into Vietnam's rich history and culture. It's a must-see for anyone visiting Vietnam. From the ancient city of Hue, we journeyed south to the Mekong Delta, a region where life revolves around the mighty Mekong River. Imagine a labyrinth of waterways, canals, and rice paddies, where boats are the main mode of transportation and floating markets are a way of life. We hopped on a longtail boat and cruised through the canals, the air thick with the scent of tropical fruits and the sound of birdsong. We passed by stilt houses perched precariously over the water, children splashing in the river, and fishermen casting their nets. We visited the Kai Rang floating market, a cacophony of colors, sounds, and smells. Boats laden with fruits, vegetables, and other goods jostled for space, while vendors hawked their wares. We sampled exotic fruits we'd never even heard of before, like rambutan, mangosteen, and dragon fruit. We even tried our hand at making rice paper, a staple food in Vietnamese cuisine. The Mekong Delta is a place where you can experience a slower pace of life, connect with nature, and witness a unique and fascinating culture. It's a must-see for anyone visiting Vietnam. Next, we ventured to Ninh Binh, a province often referred to as Ha Long Bay on land. And trust me, it lives up to the hype. Imagine towering limestone karsts rising up from emerald green rice paddies, ancient temples nestled in caves, and rivers winding through this otherworldly landscape. We hopped in a traditional sampan boat and glided down the Ungo Dong River, surrounded by these towering limestone cliffs. The water was so clear we could see straight to the bottom, where fish darted amongst the reeds. We visited the ancient capital of Hoalu, with its temples dedicated to the Din and Li dynasties. We climbed to the top of Hang Mua for panoramic views of the surrounding countryside, the rice paddies spread out before us like a patchwork quilt. We even biked through the countryside, the wind in our hair, the sun on our faces, soaking up the beauty of this incredible region. Ninh Binh is a place where you can escape the crowds, connect with nature, and experience a different side of Vietnam. Last but not least, we hit Da Nang, a coastal city known for its stunning beaches, vibrant nightlife, and those iconic bridges. We're talking golden sand, crystal clear water, and enough seafood to feed an army. We spent our days lounging on the beach, catching some rays and cooling off in the ocean. We rented motorbikes and explored the city, checking out the Dragon Bridge, which breathes fire and water on the weekends, and the Golden Bridge, held up by giant hands emerging from the mountains. We hit up the local markets for some souvenirs, bargained for the best deals, and ate our weight in street food. We're talking ban sio, a crispy crepe filled with savory goodness, mi quang, a turmeric-infused noodle soup, and of course more pho. Da Nang is a city that has it all: beaches, culture, history, and a buzzing energy that's contagious. It's the perfect place to end our Vietnamese adventure. So there you have it, guys, our whirlwind adventure through Vietnam. From the bustling streets of Hanoi to the tranquil waters of Ha Long Bay, from the ancient temples of Hue to the rice paddies of Sapa, Vietnam has stolen a piece of our hearts. Whether you're seeking cultural immersion, adventure, or natural beauty, Vietnam has it all. This country has something for everyone, and we can't wait to come back and explore more of its hidden gems. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures. Subscribe for more inspiring travel videos and join us in exploring the wonders of the world in stunning 4K. Thanks for watching.